Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke could have a big problem on her hands when Thomas returns from Europe. Everyone knows that he wouldn't be thrilled to learn that his pater Ridge ditched his mama, Taylor, for Brooke yet again. The last time we saw Thomas on this show, he appeared to be in a good place. He eventually set up love with Paris and realized his relationship with Hope was a dead end. He indeed had a decent discussion with Brooke. That could each change, especially since we know that his relationship with Paris is over, and he'll return to his mama's having her heart broken again. This could push Thomas to embrace his dark side and plot to get relief of Brooke for good. One thing about Thomas is that he has a defensive nature. He cares deeply about his mama and would suppose doubly about taking out a trouble for her. All Thomas has wanted for the once many times is for his parents to reunite. So, now that has happened, and Brooke appears to be swiping Ridge back again, Thomas could snap. Thomas will defy Brooke and his father about betraying Taylor. He doesn't understand how his pater could promise to love his mama and turn his reverse because Brooke had an accident. Brooke will try to defend herself, claiming Taylor was the bone who stole Ridge from him. Their fortune, and nothing can stop it. Ridge might try to defuse the situation by telling Thomas he loves his mama and always will. But he wants to be with Brooke. Still, it works out. Brooke will be Thomas's concentrate as he steps in to defend his mama and cover his family. Still, Brooke could be in grave peril if Thomas truly embraces his dark side. Thomas despises Brooke for everything she has done to his family. Ever since he was a small child, Brooke has set up ways to bait his pater down. Now, he's tired of it and refuses to let Brooke get down with it. Thomas believes that the only way to get Brooke out of their lives is to exclude her for good. This clearly doesn't sound good for Brooke. When news broke that Thomas was heading back, we assumed that Ridge's son was returning to try and stop Hope Logan's marriage or to attend his parents' marriage. Thomas could be returning to deal with business at Forrester Creations. When Thomas skipped city, he also walked down from his job at Forrester Creations and designing for Hope for the future. Thomas hasn't been back to Los Angeles since Carter and Hope's big preemption and the change of governance at the family business. He's in for a rude awakening when he stops by the boardroom. Not only did Hope refuse to marry Thomas, she got engaged to someone differently after he left that she had way less history with. However, also he should be, if Thomas Forrester isn't offended by her engagement to Carter Walton. To add personality to injury, Carter not only stole the love of his life, but also his family's business and his birthright. When Thomas Forrester returns, Carter might want to sleep with one eye open. So far it's unclear why Thomas is coming home, but we see Aunt stay to see the fireworks. Do you suppose Thomas will defy Carter Walton, or indeed try to get vengeance on the man who stole his family's company? Should Carter be bothered? There are no suggestions about his return plot, but could it be about Grace? Perhaps Reese Detter's target Paris anyway? There are many possibilities. It could be just to attend Taylor marriage. Ridge making that pledge to Brooke, there could be drama. Thomas could also come back. Formerly he learns about Luna being alive. The man might decide to come back to Los Angeles to make sure that it's safe for Steffi or to deal with Luna himself. There's also Hope forthcoming marriage to Carter. There's no citation of if Paris is returning with Thomas. Since they're getting wedded, it would make sense if they both come back. Especially if it's for Taylor and Ridge's marriage. There's no word on Paris returning with Thomas. So, I wonder if that could be due to Grace's scheme. I see Aunt flashback who the interview was with or indeed what time it was. Still, I flash back that statement and I also recall non-concurring with it. It seems Grace was exposed rather snappily for a cleaner pieces. So, that tells me that there's still further to her story. With Bill around, Grace might not stay behind bars for long. Grace and Thomas's stories intertwine. It Thomas that Grace was speaking to on the phone when Bill was transferring the plutocrat? We haven't seen Thomas in a long time. We did see Grace make a phone call to Paris. Still, it sounded like she was leaving a communication rather than talking to her son. Reese's debtors have formally taken action. They've abducted Paris, and perhaps Grace just doesn't know it yet. When Thomas returns, will he drop a lemon on his musketeers and family? Who's he bringing with him? Thomas' return is listed for coming month and TPTB are tight-lipped. The last time we saw Thomas, he ditched Hope and went to Europe because she wouldn't marry him. After Thomas left, it was revealed that he hooked up with Paris in Europe and they were engaged to be married. When Thomas returns, will he be single or have a woman on his arm? Thomas left city, and Hope is now engaged to Carter. It's possible that Paris and Thomas resolve, and he's coming home to Los Angeles to try one last time to reunite with Hope. Little does Thomas know, he has a lot of competition and she has been spending time with Liam again. Taylor and Ridge marriage for a while now. No bone. Believes they're actually heading to the balcony except for Taylor. Everyone additional knows Ridge is still in love with Brooke. Indeed, if the marriage is a disaster, it's possible that Thomas just comes home to see his parents doomed. I-dos. Lee and Sheila Carter are overjoyed that their granddaughter recaptured knowledge. The base for this most unanticipated armistice formed after Lee honored Sheila's concern and compassion for Luna following her claimed death. Sheila told the awakened Luna that her other grandmother, Lee, kept her alive as she had Finn times agone. Observers knew that Sheila shot Finn and Steffi 3 springs agone. While suspending unbelief and accepting Sheila's adulatory time stretch. Keeping the unbelief conception in mind, suckers appeared headed for a plot where Sheila attempts to help Luna reclaim her life. That script would be presumptive with a new identity and nearly other than this interpretation. No bone. Will be suitable to condemn Sheila whenever this inconceivable riddle is revealed. She didn't claim Luna failed in recovery. Lee did. Sheila that her passions for Luna shifted when she was operating on her after Liam shot her at close range. He did so to help Luna from killing Steffi, as she intended. Nominating Luna as Lee's granddaughter represents an deficient study. She's also Lee's bastard, with a cringe good response ever warranted. It's fair to wonder what part the most careless parent, Poppy, learns about her son's no way having failed. It could be the drug Lee is administering. Shock and a hard recovery are other reasons why Luna seems to have no memory of the horrors she caused at Bill Sand House, which was being used as a new art academy room. The purposeful placement backfires into the script as being the reason for Hayes and his sprinkle of classmates demanding to learn at the Sand. No dialogue was offered regarding the numerous reasons why the fires happened in this edition. Luna couldn't watch lower about worldly events. Rather, she was hellbent on barring Steffi and thankfully didn't succeed. Luna paid the price for her conduct cure of justice. Sheila loudly and constantly advised her about the dangerous plot path she was recklessly pursuing long before the rearmost felonious acts were executed. Dean proved to be the person who conscious Sheila into the light. His love for her produced a profound change that included continuing restraint. Sheila's task with Luna is hard because of the crimes she committed in front of substantiation's post-pardon. Bill won't come to Luna's defense this time and will surely erupt when he learns what Lee did and how Sheila has come complicit in the cover-up. Lee and Sheila wanted Luna to leave before Liam shot her, and must ensure that happens when Luna is completely recovered, which establishes another coming point of conflict. Luna might just get that third chance at making her dreams come true, as Sheila wants. But Lee's plan for Luna might prove different and also involves her breaking the law and violating the legal conditions her medical license demands.